If you love to write and want to make money doing it online, then this video is for you. I'm breaking down 7 ways you can use your passion to earn cash, including how you can start making money online as a writer today, the best places to find clients and readers, where to publish your work, and so much more. So keep watching. Hey Posse, what's up? It's Alex, and I'm really excited for this video. If you don't already know, here on my channel, I tend to talk a lot about copywriting because, well, copywriting is kinda my thing around here. In fact, I used copywriting to personally make a lot of money over the last 10 years. But as much as I love copywriting, it is not the only way a person who loves to write can make money online. In fact, it turns out there are many ways, and that is precisely what we're gonna talk about in this video. So where are my fellow word nerds at? Give me a thumbs up below to let me know you're here. And while you're at it, subscribe to learn more about turning your passion into the full-time freedom business of your dreams. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Now, in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 2 main ways a writer can earn money online. The first way is by publishing your own writing. It is more difficult to earn a steady paycheck this way, especially in the beginning, but it is doable. We'll talk about your different options for publishing and getting paid for your own writing online. And then we'll talk about the second and easiest way to earn money writing online, and this is where the opportunities are truly endless, so stay tuned for that. But first, how to publish your writing online and get paid. Now, for many people who love to write, this is the ultimate dream, right? Getting paid to write your own words. Whether it's publishing a full-blown novel, having an influential column, guest writing for prominent magazines, or publishing poems and short stories online, this is what most people tend to automatically think of when they consider a career as a writer. I mean, hello, was Carrie Bradshaw the inspiration for anyone else's dream career as a kid? It definitely was for me. And while it is 100% possible to become your own Carrie Bradshaw, the path is much slower to getting paid for your words, especially if you're starting from scratch with no education or connections or previous experience to give you a little boost. Now, while we all love a good underdog story like J.K. Rowling's, the reality is that it takes time and hard work to build the authority and awareness that writers need to make it big. So with that said, there are 2 main ways that I would suggest trying to get started if you want to make this happen. The first is to start a blog. So the first and probably the most obvious thing that you could do is to actually start your own website or blog where you publish your own work. Now, to get started, it's really easy. All you need is to choose a blogging platform, register a domain name, and select a web hosting service. Now, this takes a little bit of time and money up front, but it's pretty cheap. And once you get that out of the way, you can start publishing your own work immediately, which, hey, that is great. Now, if you're wondering, wait a second, Alex, do people actually still make money from blogging? Remember blogging when that was all the rage back in the early 2000s? Well, the answer is actually, yes. You could make money by signing up for affiliate programs and building your email list and promoting other people's products or services with your writing, or by signing up for Google AdSense, which then shows ads to people who are visiting your website. If you're getting enough traffic, you can make some money from that. And once you've established the readership, the opportunities to make money become pretty much endless because you could offer paid subscriptions, sell merchandise, write books and ebooks, host retreats, and so much more depending on what your blog is actually about. Now, here are a couple of examples to inspire you with what is possible. The Pioneer Woman. Today, she is known for her show on the Food Network, her cookbooks, and her houseware brand. But it all started from, yes, her personal blog, where she shared candidly about her life as a homeschooling mom in rural Oklahoma. Over time, she created a really loyal readership, and then from there, she created the entire Pioneer Woman brand that we know today. Another example is The Blonde Abroad. So her blog actually started as a personal travel diary where she just shared stories about her travels. But again, over time, her readership grew and she developed a lot of loyal fans. She monetized her blog by partnering with tourism boards, running ads, creating photography presets, hosting retreats, monetizing her social media, and so much more. Now, it goes without saying that earning money with a blog is definitely the long game. This is not going to be an overnight success. You have to commit to posting regularly, and most sources recommend posting between 1 to 4 times a week. So it's really like growing a social media platform like YouTube. And it may take months or even years before you see anything happening with it, but if your ultimate goal is just to get paid to do your own thing and write about what you really want and be yourself and truly work for nobody else but you, then hey, I think this is a really great way to go. And of course, you can speed up your chances of success by learning about SEO, keywords, backlinks, and all that good stuff, or starting a YouTube channel. Now, this video isn't about all of that, but if you want more tutorials breaking down the basics on how to optimize your blog or how to start a YouTube channel, then comment below and let me know. Now, before we move on to the next category, which in my opinion is a lot easier to make money online with writing, let's first talk about another way you can make money by publishing your own writing online. And that is to post on profit-sharing platforms. Okay, so profit-sharing platforms are when you post your own work, your blogs, your articles, poems, stories, or whatever, on another platform. Now, the idea here is that these platforms have already done the hard work and put in the time to create authority and awareness, and they already have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of readers every month. So what's great about that is you don't have to wait as long to start building a readership and then getting paid for it. Now, there are a variety of profit-sharing platforms that you can look to, and a quick Google search will generate dozens of them. Medium is probably the most popular one out there right now, and one that's actually really easy to get started on. So all you gotta do is go sign up for an account through Medium's partner program, which is totally free, and then you can start publishing your writing right away. Now, you get paid based on the number of people who read your stuff, and currently the pay rate is about $15 to $30 per 1,000 views, which sounds pretty great, right? But keep in mind that you don't get paid until you have at least 100 followers, but I am totally confident that any of you can get there pretty quickly. But once you do get those followers, the majority of Medium writers don't make that much money. According to data published on Medium, 94% of writers make less than $100 a month. However, the top 1% make $5,000 a month or more. So hey, there's opportunity there, but it is not a fast path by any means. But it's a great option if you want to avoid the hassle of maintaining your own blog and getting traffic and all of that. So the moral of the story is getting paid to publish your own writing online is kind of hard, not impossible by any means, especially if you genuinely love to write and can really commit to being consistent and posting on a regular basis before you expect to see any profits. But if on the other hand, you want to start earning money from your writing faster, then I suggest writing for other people, brands, and businesses online. Yes, we call this freelance writing, when a business hires you to write stuff for them. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you'll work for one big company like Cosmo or anything, although that would be so cool. Again, my dream. Carrie Bradshaw, did she work for Cosmo? Vogue, whatever. But many freelancers actually work for a variety of different clients at one time, and they work on small projects here or there, or they might work with 1 to 3 kind of main clients as their in-house writer. Now, the best thing about freelance writing is that you have a ton of flexibility. So you can really make this look like however you want and whatever works best for you. Most of the time when you're a freelance writer, it means you are ghostwriting, aka pretending to be the person who is the face of the brand. In some cases, you may be writing on behalf of the brand as a whole, but in almost all cases, you don't get to decide what you want to write about. You'll be assigned specific writing tasks with different topics and end goals to achieve. And it's a great way to pay the bills with your writing skills, but you don't necessarily get the same creative freedom that you would if you were writing for yourself. So with that in mind, let's break down a couple of different types of freelance writing that you might get into. The first is script writing. So in case you haven't noticed, video is huge these days. On just about every single social media platform out there, video is the top performing content medium, and I'm pretty sure it's only gonna keep going in that direction. And then of course, there's the website that you're on right now, YouTube, where people go to be entertained, inspired, or educated with video content. And guess what? Serious content creators who wanna put out top-notch video content need script writers, someone who can write their scripts in a way that they speak naturally, while also delivering value concisely and doing the tough job of keeping the listener's attention. But it's not just video content creators who need scripts. Podcasters also need to read from a script. Even podcasters who do interview style podcasts still need someone to help them create a general outline and flow of their episodes. And then you have businesses who host webinars or sell products through VSLs, which are video sales letters. And don't forget about public speakers or even motivational speakers. I once interviewed a woman who was the executive speechwriter for Apple, right? How cool is that? She actually helped Steve freaking Jobs with his presentations. Yeah. Pretty cool job if you ask me. Okay, so script writing is one option to consider, but you also have SEO content writing. So an SEO writer specializes in search engine optimization. Usually this is done through strategically optimizing a business's website, blogs, ads, or other content to rank better in search engines like Google. So you could get hired by a business to maybe go through their website and edit or optimize content that's already there. Or you might get hired to write and create their content from an SEO perspective right out of the gate. And the great thing about this is that almost every business out there could benefit from having an SEO writer. All right, moving on to another way that you can get paid to write online, product descriptions. So this is exactly what it sounds like, getting hired to write product descriptions that help sellers sell products on online marketplaces. Now, a lot of people automatically think of Amazon when you think of online marketplaces, but there are actually hundreds of marketplaces out there. Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Bonanza, Ruby Lane, the list goes on and on. Not to mention like every single Shopify store that sells candles or outdoor goods or custom hats or pet sweaters. There is no shortage of businesses selling things online, which is great news for you if you love to write short, punchy, and catchy product descriptions. Because if these businesses want to stand out and have their products selected over their competitors, then they need someone who can really write great product descriptions for them. All right, just two more on the list, and then we'll get to the juicy stuff like where you can actually find clients. So next up is content writing. Now, this is really an umbrella term that can include a lot of different tasks, but typically a content writer works on things like blog posts, articles, emails, and social media captions. Now, a business hires a content writer for one main purpose, and that is to build a relationship with its audience. So as a brand's content writer, you really would be taking the direction from them on what type of content they want to put out there, or you may even do some research for them and think about the types of things their audience would really like, and then go ahead and write about it. Then you write something up that delivers value in the form of education, entertainment, or inspiration. Again, this is something that just about every single online business needs. Content marketing is so important right now because if you're not nurturing your audience with great content, then your business isn't going to get very far, period. All right, so moving on to the last one on the list, and you probably saw this one coming. It is my personal favorite money-making secret weapon of choice, copywriting. So whereas content writing focuses mostly on nurturing an audience, copywriting focuses on writing materials that promote products and services or generate new leads for a business. So it's pretty important, right? Now, admittedly, the lines between a content writer and a copywriter are becoming more and more blurred these days, but that's just one of the reasons why I love copywriting so much. You not only get to connect with readers, inspire them, encourage them, entertain them, and provide a lot of value, but you also get to improve their lives by helping them to get a product or service that can really benefit them in some way. So it is a win-win in my book. Now, generally speaking, a copywriter would be in charge of writing sales assets for a brand or business. So this includes things like sales pages, landing pages, ads, sales emails, video sales letters, and again, the list goes on and on. And out of all the writing jobs on this list, copywriters tend to be among the highest paid, and that is because copywriters are writing the words that directly impact sales and make a business money. Now, this makes it a lot easier to negotiate your rates as a copywriter because of the value that you bring to the table. In fact, according to this article, copywriters can make up to $250 an hour, and it doesn't even require a degree. And this is absolutely true. Many of my students have built six-figure businesses after learning my proven methods for building a copywriting business. Now, you might be wondering, okay, Alex, this all sounds great, but how? Well, I'll tell you. The great thing about freelance writing is that you do not need a fancy degree or a formal education or anything like that. You do need to have a basic understanding of grammar and spelling, but for the most part, unless you're going into a very technical writing field, then honestly, you just need to learn how to write like you speak. Plus, with AI tools that help you with speller and grammar, nowadays, it's really no longer an issue as long as you know how to communicate persuasively. Honestly, I really believe that anyone can learn how to become a freelance writer and make money online. But with that said, if you want to increase your chances of success and make it a whole lot easier to find clients, especially in the beginning, then I do recommend taking some sort of training program or course that's specifically geared towards the type of writing you want to get into. Now, this is going to make sure that you understand the fundamentals of that particular style of writing. So not only will you know what you're doing, but you'll have more confidence in your skills, and then you'll have more confidence in actually reaching out to clients. And you'll also look a lot more reputable to potential clients if you can showcase that, hey, look, I am serious about this. I've even invested in myself to hone my skills. So if you think script writing sounds cool, I would look at a program that has to do with script writing or screenplay writing. If you think content writing is your jam, then look for a content writing program online. And if you're like me and you think copywriting is the clear winner, then check out my 8-week copywriter training program, the Copy Posse Launch Files, where I teach you how to write all the assets a copywriter might be asked to write for a client. Plus, you will walk away from the program with a complete portfolio of your own work that you can show to potential clients. And if you want to learn more about the exact steps that you can take to start finding clients that are willing to pay you, then check out my next video where I walk you through my 4-step process for finding and landing clients like a pro. I'll be back next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. F the post and pray. Here is how you actually get copywriting clients.